Hello everyone, welcome back to the Essential SQL series. Today we are going to learn about a concept called subqueries. So first, what is a subquery? A subquery is basically a query within a query. How can we use it is we can use it within the from clause or even as a column, or we can also use within the filters. And to use a subquery, we simply have to embed a select statement within a select statement, which is enclosed or embedded within brackets. So let's look at the syntax. So in the first syntax, what we are doing is we are telling from a table 1, we want to select column A and column B, and in the where condition, we want to have column B values as whatever comes from column 2 in table 2. So select column 2 from table 2 will give you the values of column 2, and all those values wherever column 1B matches, you will get the output from table 1. Similarly, let's say we want to write a statement like this. Select column 1A, 1B from table 1 where column 1A satisfies a certain condition. So it is basically filtering the data and giving you a query. And from that query, we are again fetching some data. Now let's look at this in practice. So the first query have written is select name from tracks. So I want to know all the track names from the track table where album ID equal to, now I want to know which album I want. So there is an album called Big Ones in the albums table. So for that particular album, I want to list on all the tracks. So what I have done, I have selected the album ID from albums with the title equal to Big Ones. We can have multiple conditions also, and that album ID on the tracks wherever it matches, we can simply fetch the data. So let's first look at the internal statement. You can simply select the statement and hit run. So you will see the album ID is 5. Now for this album ID 5 in the tracks table, you can see these are all the 15 tracks that are there for this particular album. Now let's look at another way. So this one was in the where condition. In this query, what we will do is we will use the nested query in the from statement. So basically I am building a temporary table within the query, the output of which will be used to write a final statement. So what I am doing here is the first statement, internal one, gets me all the customer ID, respective billing country, and sum of total. So for each country, I want the sum of total from the invoices table, and we have done group by, and then this becomes your table. From there, what I am doing is I want to know by billing country if we are getting any distinct customer ID where the total is greater than 40. So any customer from this for a particular country, if their total billing amount is greater than 40, I want the count of those customers. So let's first run the internal statement. You can see for each customer and billing country combination, you will have their total values. The outer statement, we will do billing country and count of customer IDs where the total is greater than 40. So when I run this is the output. In Austria you have one customer, Czech Republic you have two, similarly for USA you have four. There are some countries where it might not be applicable as they don't have any customer billing more than 40. So that's not included in the final output. The nested queries are used frequently in your day-to-day jobs when you want to write some slightly complex queries. However, with larger data sets, the nested queries can impact the performance of the queries. So ensure that it is used wisely. There are some other concepts that we will be learning soon, which will act as a replacement to nested queries. So keep learning. That's it for the video. Thank you.